Hello, it is 9:30 on, what day is it? Wednesday morning. We're getting 2 visitors today, 2 lots of visitors. We got IB coming in a bit because he's working in the area, so he's popping in for a cup of tea. And my mum and dad are going to come and sit in the garden later, which will be the first time we've seen either of them for months and months, so we're looking forward to that. Izzy's here next to me making pancakes and she's still waking up, and I am making myself a cup of tea. Have my lovely clean cup out of the dishwasher. There it is with its sparkling load from last night. I was so excited. I'm just managing to pull it over and use it with this tap and the draining thing at the moment, just until it gets plumbed in. It's about 10 now. I'm just having a little bit of a break and I'm making some coffee, and I'm about to get myself some breakfast, which will be rice cakes, and I'm running out. I need to go to a shop to get some corn cakes. I haven't had any for ages. Speaking of coffee, I just wanted to say another thank you to the other people that has since also bought me a coffee, you know, the virtual tip jar in the buymeacoffee.com thingy. So thank you so much for that. It was a really lovely surprise to see them coming in. Oh, that is a beautiful cup of coffee. I've been trying to cut down on caffeine because I've been having too much. It's been creeping up and up and up and up. I had it down to a bare minimum, but then lockdown happened and gradually it's just been sneaking back up. But anyway, this is mostly decaf. But the Lavazza Blue decaf coffee is quite nice, so it's all right. There's a tiny smidge of real stuff in there just to make me feel like I'm having a treat. It's 20 to 12 and there's a man in the corner of my kitchen. But I'm not having to distance because it's IB and he's doing my light. Unexpectedly, he's having a spot of bother because the wire's been threaded upside down through the back of the cupboard right up to the ceiling, because for some reason I've got random power sockets really close to my ceiling. About 4 sets of. Very weird, so the lead's got to go right up through the cupboard. Coming up to about 1 o'clock here. My handsome beast is sitting there with his calculator and all his notes and his laptop, and he's getting on with some urgent business, whatever that is. This is my old light that's come off from underneath my cabinet, and IB was saying, have you got a use for this? And I said, no, but you have under your cabinet, and his face lit up. And he's going to go and install that in his place. Now you can have a little look at his handiwork. There it is, my new light. Look, isn't it lovely? Oh, where's the switch? Don't know. Here, there we are. Found it. Makes so much difference. Do you know, I'd never had a place that had under cabinet lighting before. And honestly, I wasted all those years of my life without having it. It's so good. It makes such a difference to cooking because you can see what you're doing. But it lifts my mood. I've come to realise that having a really well-lit house in these dark winter months really lifts my mood. I quite often put my studio vlogging lighting on just to lift the lighting level, just when I'm not filming as well. It's brilliant. I love it. I've been working on the vlog while he's been here. And right now I've got a couple of admin tasks to do. The first one is I've got to ring the dermatology department because we only had 1 injection pen with the prescription and it should have been like a couple of months worth, so I need to sort that out. And I need to do one other admin task as well, which will probably involve going on a website and rummaging around, inputting information, that sort of thing. That old printer's going again. What could it be? Oh, what do you think it is? Well done to those of you that got it right. It's a GCSE English past paper. I've got lots of them to print out. Izzy's English tutor just sent them to me by email. It's 1:25 already. My parents are on their way. IB is still here typing and I haven't fed him or anything. I'm thinking about doing that now. I'm not quite sure. I have still got admin stuff to do, but I'm just going to have to do it after everybody's gone because time is running out. Here's my fruit salady treaty lunch thing for IB. He'll probably go and have something proper later after he's gone. But yeah, well, it is proper, but you know what I mean, it's not a very substantial meal. Look at this enormous pot of yogurt that I got from Lidl the other evening. It's delicious, actually. I really like it. So, right, that's one for him. I'm going to do myself one. I'll expect Izzy will have one later as well. Izzy is working hard this morning. She's really got a renewed vigour on with the revising now, so hopefully this stays. In another 6 weeks, she'll be done with maths GCSE. Can you imagine that? And apparently she's got to do some maths in level 3 when she goes on to do her next course, but not as hard as GCSE level, but apparently they do have to keep doing it. We're enjoying our nosh bowls, aren't we? Which one?
Very nice.
Don't mind. Crunchy nuts go really well in the creamy yoghurt, in my opinion. And just like that, he's yawned his and disappeared out of the door. He's got to get back to work. Got 15 minutes now before my parents are due. I've got loads of windows open. I haven't got the front one open because it just is so noisy if I open the front window. No, I should do it. I'll just go and open the front one as well. They're due in 10 minutes now. I'm going to unload my dishwasher and reload it up with the stuff that's accumulating. Get that nice and clutter-free, and then I should be all ready for them, really.
You can do it the same. You can do it on the same device.
Can you?
Have on different tabs.
I've put Mum to work. She's earning her cup of tea by planting the pansies out. Here they are on the table. Waiting for Mum's creative input.
In there, in one pot.
Oh, that's it. It's actually warm enough for a sun hat, can you believe it? And bright enough. I'm going to plant out possibly the rosemary and the basil. I'll take the plants out and see what they think. Here's the plants to go in table. I've got my 3 basil.
There, even if they look like weeds, or does everything
Oh
go
yeah, in the compost, yeah. My compost isn't doing that well, but some of it's composted, but it's all been stirred up, you see, when it got transplanted. Dad says it's more to add into the beds rather than using as potting compost.
I imagine you could use it as mulch.
Mulch, yeah. Look at this. We've got some progress. There's a few gone in. Oh, that one's keeled over. It's like, oh, it's too hot for me. I've got the yard brush out now. Yeah, excuse the mask. Occasionally we're getting... It's impossible to socially distance. Hence the masks. Got the brush out. I'm going to do some sweeping. My mum's planting up some plants, and Grandad and Izzy are talking chess, and she's teaching them all about chess.com. So I think they're going to line up to do some actual online chess, playing against each other in real time, rather than using the chessboard and Zoom.
Sign up.
What Izzy does when she's playing online chess with people is she has them on call at the same time, so they can actually speak to each other and do the banter, you know. This really needs a sweep. Look at it, it's a state. I haven't touched it all season really because it's so mucky. Yeah, I have to sweep and get past Isabel somehow. But yeah, the weather's coming nice now, so hopefully we'll be able to come out here again. Satisfying sweeping. It's instantly gratifying, isn't it? I always think of it as being hard work and I never want to start, but actually get instant result. Izzy and Granny are going to play some chess.
Well, I'm going to move the pieces, but that's all I can do.
Isabel's looking like Queen Victoria, but this is actually a coat. I don't know why she's put her fluffy coat on her knees, because it's boiling out here.
Okay, one with the ring on.
You're black.
Right.
We're having fish chips in the garden. Do a shot for JP in Fuerteventura. He always gets jealous when he sees the chips and the fish. That's gone pretty well, I think. They've gone now. They stayed and had fish and chip shop dinner in the garden. We had a little walk into town to go and get fish and chips together. Izzy stayed in and baked biscuits, so we had shortbread biscuits for afterwards. I'm just running a dishwasher load off the tap, so this is why I've beat a hasty retreat. If it comes exploding off, I shall go and run and sort it out. I think it's going to be okay. I know how many twists to do now. As long as I remember how many twists I untwisted, I know how to get the right ones back again. And if I put extra thick padded rubber gloves on, I seem to be able to give it an extra couple of twists than I can with my bare hands. So that helps. Ooh. Every time it makes a noise, I'm like, ah! And it's ridiculous. It's like being scared of a bang, because basically that's all it is, because it's not really going to hurt anything, I don't think. It's 7ish now in the afternoon. I've just been sorting my vlog footage out, and guess what? It's the small triumphs. I've done another load. Oh, look, they come out so sparkly clean. I've just lifted that up to kind of air it a bit better. It's supposed to be lower. Yeah, all sparkly clean and lovely. That's just the half an hour cycle. I'm making myself some coffee, but it's just decaf because it's the second pot of the day. Before it gets too late, I'm going to go and play my flute down in the cellar now, and I'm just going to play along with recordings for fun. I have got more recording to do, but not this coming weekend, but the weekend after. But I'll practice it next week, ready for that, because I don't need to do it this week, because I pretty much know that already. It's 3 tracks that are really straightforward for me to do. I like to cut off at 8 o'clock, so I've got about an hour, so I'll play till 8. And I don't need to make dinner because we had chips. So I'm off the hook for that this evening. So that buys me a bit of extra time. I might get that jigsaw puzzle finished, you never know. If you've enjoyed today's video, could you please give it a like? It really helps the channel to grow. I so appreciate it. And if you're new here and you'd like to follow more of our story, do hit the subscribe button. And I'll see you tomorrow. Bye!